show the day of the release.
I chase bad bitches, accolades, got will, son, no castaway. I'm twice as good, get half the praise. There was sniper up and out.
Yo, what is up everybody? This is VionX here, back on another video, and today I'm going to show you how to make this outro. Alright, so let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is hit File and hit New. For the name, I'm going to do Outro. The width is 1280 pixels and the height is 720 pixels. Resolution is 72 pixels per inch. Color mode, make sure it's RGB color, 8-bit. Background contents, transparent. Alright, so let's hit OK. Now the first thing we're gonna do is go to our rectangle tool, and if it's not already on rectangle, right click and go to rectangle tool. Okay, so for our fill, it doesn't really matter what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start with black. Okay, so we're gonna start by clicking and holding on one corner and dragging all the way to the other and letting go. Alright, so now that we have this black canvas, we're gonna right click in the layer mode, right click, and at the very top, click blending options. Alright, so you want to go to gradient overlay, check mark it, and click on gradient. For your presets, make sure it is on the orange to yellow to orange preset. And to change the colors, you hit the little icon here and hit and click color. You can change it to whatever you want, but for now I'm just gonna do orange for this tutorial. Okay, so we're gonna hit OK, and we're gonna go and make the box. We're gonna make the video box. Okay, so what we start by doing is clicking anywhere, and the width is 420 and the height is 240. Alright, so now we have this little color box. We're gonna drag it to the corner here, and then go back to our rectangle tool, click on it, and then click on the fill, and then click this little box here, which means no fill. Okay, so now we're gonna go on to the stroke, and you can change it to whatever color you want. But I'm gonna do a orangish, reddish color for this one. Okay, so now you're gonna click into your layer box, and we're gonna add a text. Make the text about 100, and then this one is gonna be called previous. Let's make it a little bit lower. 75. 80. It's all about experimenting. Okay, 80 is good. And the font I'm using is called American Purpose Regular. Okay, so now we're gonna click on in the layer box. We're gonna right click on our text and click on blending options. Okay, so now we're gonna do drop shadow, outer glow, gradient overlay, inner glow, inner shadow, stroke, contour, which will enable bevel and emboss. Okay, and if you want it, and then you go over to drop shadow, change the distance a little bit, I'd say about 6, and hit OK. Okay, so now we're gonna click on, make sure that the text previous is selected, go over to your move icon, hit Ctrl A to select the box, and then hit the horizontal, align horizontal centers, and vertical one, and the align vertical centers, and then just drag it up, and make sure there's the red line there that shows it is in the middle of the box. Okay, so now we're gonna make another box. So go down back to the rectangle, this one here, and hit Ctrl D to deselect the selection. Okay, so now we go back to the little rectangle and in the layer box, and then hit duplicate layer. And we're gonna name this random box. Hit OK, and then go back to the little rectangle. Right click on it, and then you want to rename it. So double click on it and name it previous box. Previous box. So now we're a little bit more organized. So now what you want to do is click on random box, go to your move, and move it from the previous box. And make sure you see 3 red lines. And move it about there. And then we're gonna put a new text and call it random for the random video. And again, I'm still using American Purpose regular. Right click on it, blending options, and do the exact same thing we did for previous. Drop shadow, outer glow, gradient overlay, inner glow, inner shadow, stroke, contour, which will enable bevel and emboss. Okay, so now this is what it looks like. We're gonna go over to our move tool, and we're gonna center it out, making sure that there's the 2 red lines, which says that it is aligned to the previous text. So now we're gonna make a new text, and this text is gonna be your Twitter. So my Twitter is VionX. Please follow it. _ at VionX_. And again, right click on it, blending options, and do the exact same thing that we've been doing for all the others. Just like that. Now we're gonna give it a text or a Twitter icon. So to look for Twitter icons, all you do is go over to your internet, go over to Google/images, and type in Twitter icon. Hit enter, and there's a whole bunch of icons here, but you want to go over to the options, the settings over here, and hit advanced search. Scroll down and go over to usage rates. Click on the box and do free to use or share. Click advanced search. And all these you can use so that you don't get copyrighted. Okay, so now you're gonna go, and then when you save one, you go back to your Photoshop and you open it. So I have mine in YouTube Pictures etc. And it is in my other one here, etc. Okay, and then you're gonna drag and drop it into the Photoshop, and here it is. Hold shift and bring it down, resize it down to the appropriate size, just like that, and hit enter. Okay, so now what you want to do is right click on Twitter, blending options, and you want to do drop shadow, outer glow, inner shadow, stroke, contour, and bevel and emboss, just like that. Hit OK. And now we're gonna make another text, and this one's gonna be called subscribe to VionX, just like that, and bring it to about there. Right click it, blending options once more, drop shadow, outer glow, gradient overlay, inner glow, inner shadow, stroke, contour, and bevel and emboss, and hit OK. Okay, so now for subscribe to VionX, we're gonna go over to the move tool, make sure it's selected, Control A again, and you want to align it, then bring it down, just like that. Hit Control D and go to VionX, Control A, make sure you're on the move tool, and align it the same like that. And then again, Control D, go over to your Twitter icon and move it like that. Okay, so that's about it. If you want me to put a tutorial on how to actually put the video on it in Camtasia Studios, then please comment, rate, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video.